Hello and welcome to this Let's Play of Graveyard Keeper. This is actually the second recording I'm making of this because the first one honestly wasn't very good. I had some problems with the controls because I wasn't reading the instructions properly. So let's redo this, and I actually have a little bit more of a clue of what's going on. I'm sorry about my voice. I currently have a cold. And, well, the pass, feeling a little bit sniffly. I hope you can forgive that, and I will sound much better in the next video. Okay. Loading. There we go, and play. Let's just do a new game so you get it from the start. This is an indie game that I found on Steam after watching some other Let's Plays of the beta or the early access one, and I thought it looked so much fun, and it has just my type of humor. It's an ordinary day, and our hero is hurrying home where someone important is waiting. Even in everyday routine, there's a place for feeling loved. Do you see the nameplate on that? Jerry. Especially when you know that someone misses you. And this is very dark, this start. What happened? Where is everything? Calm down. You've merely turned a page in your life. A whole new chapter awaits you ahead. But I need to go home. Can I go home? There's always a way to get home. Let me see. Your new home is a graveyard. Does that mean I'm dead? It means you're now a graveyard keeper. But I need to go home to my love. Then you need to be a good graveyard keeper. Okay. You should dig up Jerry. He'll help you sort everything out. Who? What a strange vision. What is this nightmare? Okay, let's find Jerry. And we can open this chest and everything. I have basically nothing yet. And here's where you cook and you can bake things. We have a cellar that we're gonna check out later. What is this? It's a place for wood logs. And this is a place for stones. And this helpful arrow will point us in the right direction. And you hold F to do things. Holy sard, I'm a skull. Are you Jerry? Why would you think I'm Jerry? A man with a red eye told me I need to dig up Jerry. And you were behind my house. A red eye? I remember. Oh, sorry, that's right, I'm Jerry. How did you find me? The man told me that you'd answer all my questions. Good. But first, let me ask you, who are you and where the start are we? I must be dreaming. None of this can be real. You're the new graveyard keeper. What else do I remember? Let me think. I remember that sound. Let's go check it out. Everything is so strange. None of this makes sense. I definitely remember that bell and a donkey. Something is very wrong with that animal. It could be dangerous. You know, I think it will be better if I wait here. I might scare the poor thing. Okay. Let's go here. Got a fresh corpse from the town. Wow, a talking donkey. You can understand me? Let's talk. Who are you? I'm cheap labor. This cart isn't mine, so I have to work for the capitalist bastard who owns it. I only earn 5 carats a day. Scandal. The situation is deeply humiliating. You know where I'm coming from, right? The bastard pretends that he doesn't understand anything I'm saying. Anyway, I need to go back to the town. You get rid of this one and I'll bring you a new one. Get rid of? What a strange land this is. It just runs it over a little bit by a donkey. Hey, what are you staring at? Grab a juicy corpse while it's still fresh. Ew, juicy. What for? I feel like we should take it to the morgue. I don't remember exactly. But I'm pretty sure it will be fun and might be profitable. Oh, I'm gonna puke. Let's do it. Okay. Sorry, I like this place. Feels like home. Put the body on the autopsy table. What's next? Oh yes, slice of flesh from the corpse. That should be a good start. What? No. This isn't right. Sure. It's not right. How could I forget? Maybe because I'm a talking skull with amnesia. Is it right that you don't know where you are? Is it right that I'm a skull? Nothing's right here. So shut the sart up and do what I tell you. You promise to tell me how I can get home? You just need to trade the meat at the village tavern for a beer. Talking skulls never lie. And then bring me the beer. Preparation plates. Palate, extract flesh. Okay. And extract the flesh. You've unlocked new technology for burgers, sandwiches, and baked meat. You get used to it. So what should I do with the corpse? I don't know. Let's bury it. Take the corpse. I'll wait for you in the graveyard. Okay. And there's a bunch of little things you need to fix in order to like build more morgue spaces and stuff like that. Let's bury it. Use the blueprint at the graveyard. Make the blueprint desk. Mark a site for the grave, then dig with your shovel. Carefully put the body or what remains of it in the grave. Bury, decorate. Warning, do not use goat skulls and upside down stars for decoration. But that's my go-to. They're mean. Okay, just make this easy for ourselves. There we go. Tick. Nicely done. This is a burial certificate. I remember money, alcohol. I sure used to like it a lot. Oh, sorry, here comes the bishop. He's your boss. Oh, I know. Ask him about the burial certificate. He should know something. I'd better leave now. I'll be in the morgue, waiting for my beer. Dear me, I'm so tired. Why? Why do you have to come here every week? Let's go chatting. Creeper. Here you are. Shifty eyes. I'm sorry to have to tell you this, but your graveyard is a mess. I'm aware. There's no way I'm promoting you to cleric until you fix it. I don't want to be cleric. Current location, okay. Important information, the graveyard quality and the church appeal. Repair graves to increase the graveyard's overall quality. You'll probably need special resources to do that. Create wooden marker. Okay. As soon as our graveyard quality is at least 5, I'll be pleased to promote you. You look like a spiritual leader, and I'm a good judge of character. I'm good at everything. That's why I was chosen to represent his will. Haha. Haha, indeed. Your predecessor used to keep his stuff in a trunk somewhere here. You should check it. In fact, I come by every week. In fact, come here every Purple Sunday. I'm not dreaming. Did I eat something? Oh, he's waiting. What should I say? Why is you come here? It's part of my duty, the unpleasant part. It's kind of an old tradition. I don't know much about all the traditions and rituals. I'm just here to represent his might and glory. Haha. I have one tiny question. What's this burial certificate? As soon as a body has been laid to rest, you can trade its burial certificate for money at the village tavern. I'm not the keeper. I was going home. I need to go home. There's a talking skull. He forced me to butcher a corpse. Haha, fine joke. I'm a humorist myself. Here's one. Who's BB? Who? I am. Blessed and beautiful. That's a joke. Let's laugh just because. How can I fix your graveyard? Just repair all the graves. It shouldn't take me even an hour. But it's your job. Okay. Repair graves to increase the graveyard's overall quality. About the certificate. Can you tell me more about the burial certificate? It's your payment for laying our brethren to rest. It's all part of the ancient contract between the town and the village. As soon as a body has been laid to rest, you can trade its burial certificate for money at the village tavern. Oh god, this seems too complicated to be a dream. About the town. Oh, the town is the heart of a glorious land. The palace, the cathedral, everything's there. You should see for yourself. But those clothes? Ha! That would be rather funny. How can I get to the town? It's not far from the village. Just head south from the tavern. And where's the village? Just go east from the graveyard gate along the old stone road. No more questions. Okay, leave. If you run out of repair kits while fixing the graveyard, you can always craft new ones. To craft new items, you need to unlock the relevant technology. This costs tech points. Press tab to open the technology tree. Red points represent your handcrafting skills and your ability to work with materials. Green points represent your knowledge about the nature of things and nature itself. And blue points represent your spiritual knowledge and immaterial world. You'll get your first blue at the study table in the church basement. You earn points simply by doing anything. Also, you can get points at by studying new items at a special table. Blueprint, stockpile, and gathering stone, and gathering small tree falling and gather stick. And we can't actually do anything yet because we're new. And what I couldn't find in the first Let's Play was this one. So I was really frustrated because it's out of the frame and I couldn't figure out that this is what we need to create basically all the basic stuff. So there it is, and let's take these because here the inventory is on the left. Okay, take that and our tools. And those end up right there. So those don't take up inventory space, which is excellent. And all the trunks in an area will contain a bunch of useful stuff actually. So if you put, like, let's say you made some headstones and tombstones, you can put those in there and then you just go to a grave and put them on. So it's way easier. And let's just clean this up a little bit. So yeah, let's fix the easy ones first. And let's fix that gravestone. And then that one, fix that. Oh, and it's getting to evening, so maybe we should go into town because it seems that they think you should do that on the first day, so I might as well. The days in this game are really short, so there's always a little bit of stress to do. Like, if you need to go to town to speak to somebody, you need to do that not first thing in the morning because that doesn't really work, but like somewhere around midday because some of them disappear rather soon after dark. And the village is actually a little ways away, so you have to walk pretty far to get there. It is kind of fun to explore in this game, though. And we can continue working on the graveyard after dark, so that's no problem. Hello there. Welcome to the Dead Horse Tavern. I'm Horadric. What's at the Dead Horse? How may I help you? Horadric, as in Horadric's cube, I assume? I came from the graveyard. I woke up here today, and things have been crazy since then. You woke up here? Oh, sorry, I could not have recognized you. How could I not have recognized you? Good, this is good. Things are looking bright for a small village, because there's a graveyard keeper. When are you planning to open the church? I need to fix the graveyard first. Sure, it's been a while since anybody took care of it. So let's get down to business, shall we? How can I help you? Got this burial certificate. The bishop told me that you would buy my burial certificates. Yes, he's right. As the head of the village, according to the ancient contract, I have to trade it for money. Of course, only if I have any money. What do you mean? The village is going through hard times. We are short on money. But as soon as you open the church, pilgrims will bring a lot of shiny coins to the village. Do you know how I get back home? Can you tell me where I am? Because I really need to get home. My darling will be so worried. You're at the Dead Horse. Okay, it looks medieval. Maybe I traveled through time? And what year is it? Year? What do you mean? The time it takes for the Earth to make one revolution around the sun? Oh, you've been listening to the astrologers' nonsense. Everybody knows that the Earth is flat. But I getcha. It's 204 after the ancient contract. Ancient? And what is the name of our beloved kingdom? The kingdom. And it's definitely not beloved here in our village. Do you have any other questions? I'd like to trade you some fresh meat. Meat is a delicacy in our village. I'd be glad to buy it. I just need to see the royal meat stamp on it. Many years ago, there was an accident with an inappropriate meat. Ever since, all meat must be approved by your royal authority. And I don't need any trouble with the town. Does your meat have a stamp? Actually, I don't even want to know where you can get unauthorized meat, but wow, it looks good. But without a stamp, my hands are tied. Where can I get this stamp? Oh, you can send a form to the royal court through the mailbox near your church, but it costs you a bundle. There's another way. I'll tell you just because we're neighbors. Come closer. There's this guy called Snake. I think he has a fake royal stamp. But to be honest, I haven't seen him for a while. You can ask Miss Charm. She comes here every Lady Day. I bet she can help you find Snake. Can I get a town pass? It's rather complicated. Not a single villager has one. The Inquisitor can grant you a town pass, or you can just purchase citizenship. Let me think. You know, there's one villager who got a town pass. Miss Charm. Maybe she can help you. Let's trade. Oh, Keeper, could you kindly take this letter to our local blacksmith, Kretzvold? Sure, where can I find him? Southeastern corner of the village. Sure. Let's get that beer. Okay, let's leave. And who are you? You must be the new caretaker. So I've been told, but how did you know? Oh, when you live as long as I have, you'll probably learn how to read people too. Where are my manners? I'm Mrs. Chain, Horadric's wife. Nice to meet you. I have a few questions about... Oh, you better talk to my husband. He's in charge around here. He's not only tavern keeper, but also the elected head of the village. Besides, he really does like to talk. I can sell you some recipes. Well, that's useful too. And hi. Bad luck. Not today. I'm guessing he's a pirate? I'm not in a good mood. Go away. Well, you're putting me in a bad mood, so... fine. Yeah, let's go talk to the blacksmith too. Just get it out of the way. Hi there. Hey, what are you staring at? Nothing, just looking around. I think I'm the keeper of the local graveyard. May I ask who you are? Unfortunately, I'm the local blacksmith. My name is Kretzel. Here you go. I have a letter for you from Horadric. A letter? Of course, 1 minute away and he can't be bothered to come himself. Ha, I guess old habits never die. Thank you. Sorry about my nagging. It seems it's my new habit. New? Slimes again. Horadric has asked me to get rid of them. I don't have the time for those pesky little green bastards. They like the word bastards in this game, but maybe you can help. Take this rusty sword and the energy potion. The sword is broken, but you can repair it with the whetstone and the grinder right behind me. You can keep the whetstone. Maybe you'll need it to repair your shovel sometime. Yeah. If you manage to kill them, bring me their remains and I'll spare you some materials. You should be right up the other side near the puddles. Side of my house near the puddles. Different actions in the game spend your energy. Yeah, I know. Crafting, gathering, and fighting take energy. Fighting has been known to take health as well. Press space to attack. You can always refill your health and energy with food and potions. And you open inventory by pressing actually I or tab. Sleepy will also restore health and energy. Where do I find metal ore? You know what? I like to work metal myself. Where can I find some ore? You can find metal ore in the swamp soil. There's a huge swamp to the west across the river. I used to collect ore there before the bridge collapsed. Furnace, iron ingot, swamp iron. Okay. Let's fix this sword. And just like your tools, it just ends up in your inventory, like these. And then the whetstone, you see it has a durability, so eventually that'll run out, but it takes quite a while, so that's not a problem. Oh yeah, skillful fighting. Here we go, not too bad. I defeated the slimes. Good job. Take this whetstone, just to sharpen your broken tools when they'll be good as new. Okay. Didn't I already have one? Weird. Okay. Let's go. Not now. Okay. Psst, come here. Where have you been? I was in the village. The place is so weird, but it feels so real. And everybody's okay with me just appearing out of nowhere. Sorry, you're stealing my thoughts. Stealing. I remember there's a cellar in your cottage. Some provisions must be stored there. Gathering? That's cool. Wheat, exactly. I remember baking bread out of it. And pies. Sweet berry pies. Dough. So yeah, baking will probably be a thing in this game. I haven't done it yet. Toast onion toast. Oh, that's good with beer. Start, you know what? I need a beer. It's beginning to feel like a one-sided relationship. Bring me beer and I'll tell you a lot of important stuff, like how you can get home. Questions? Yeah, no. How can I get home? Yeah, I can. Rhetorical. Do I look like a magical head with answers? Yes, you do. Sorry, you're a smart ass. I'll be waiting for that beer at my place. No beer, no answers. Let's go to bed. The garden, property and forfeiture. The commercial use, for commercial use, contact tavern owner Harvadrick. Okay. Leave. Yeah, we also need to clear the yard because this is where we put all the workbenches and things to make everything that we need. Everything. And it's almost morning when we go to bed. It's super easy to turn the your circadian rhythm in this game. Because you often, like I said, the days are really short, so sometimes you have a lot of energy left. I'm so refreshed. Okay, this is not good at all. Who do you think you are? I'm the new graveyard keeper. Hooray, a keeper. Now I've been here for how long? I'm Yorick. I'm so lonely. Poor me. It's too bad you're here. Wait. No, on the contrary, I'm very glad to see you. But we have a rather unpleasant fellow buried here. We'd really like to have a new neighbor instead. That sounds like something you could help us with? I'm not exactly sure why I'm here, actually. Jerry only told me about burying bodies. You're Yorick and he's Jerry. Funny. I don't get that joke. Ah, the half-dead skull. That jealous bastard, haha. He can only dream of what peaceful rest we're having. Peaceful. Who am I kidding? It's terrible here. Especially that guy down in the lower right corner grave. He's so mean. Could you just get rid of him? Just dig him up and throw him in the river. Can even give you this license that I stole back when I was alive. What license? You're such a dummy. To dig up a corpse, you need a license. The old keeper used to buy them through the mailbox near the church. Okay. But let's get the resources here first. What's that sound? Damn gate. I come here every night if I have to, but I'll get through eventually. Who might this be? There's a stranger in my cellar. Looks like I can remove this blockage and fortify the arch. What do we need? Oh, we have enough parts. We need wooden plank and wood wedge. What does this need? Oh, same thing. Food. And this area, I think, will mainly be for storage because so far you can only build trunks, but I guess you can build like brewing stuff, maybe. Maybe. We'll see. Technologies. We need sawing. We need 20. Yeah, we'll do that later. We need to clear a little bit more of the graveyard, and we should also go. Oh, let's go speak to Miss Charm first, and then we'll clear a little bit more of the graveyard. See, there's like, since it's almost nighttime already. There is a bunch of burning back and forth, I can tell you that much. The good thing is that donkey bell that you heard before, when he delivers a new corpse, you can hear that all the way from the village. Like basically wherever you are on the map, you can hear when the donkey's there, so you know if there's a new corpse. What'll I do? Yeah, I don't know. You want to be loved, my dear? Yeah, no, maybe not. Hi there. What do you want? I'm a graveyard keeper and I want to ask you some questions. I see. You know how many times a day I hear that same mumbling? I have no time for you, little man. Come back when you have more faith in yourself. That is a very rude lady. Ciao. Hey, old friend. Can I have a moment? Oh, now you want to talk. What did Miss Sharp tell you? Literally to go away? Oh, always so classy. She would never talk to just anyone. I'm not just anyone, I'm the local graveyard keeper. Soon to be prior of the local church. I thought he said cleric. Oh, how primitive. I'm a well-known poet in certain small circles. My name is Wagner. One day I'll read my poem to her and then we'll, yeah. But first, I need to write it, and I'm catastrophically out of paper and ink. Catastrophically. Maybe you can get me some? You notice little things about people, but put these things together and you have a story. Sometimes you can get stories from dialogues. Where do I find this? You may have some of it in your church, or you can make it. I'm just not used to manual labor, but skillful men such as you can surely do it easily. Sure. Also, you could get some from the old astrologer. He used to go to the Lighthouse every moon day. He was my supplier before we had this ridiculous fight. Ask about the old astrologer. He's old and mad, whereas I've been studying for almost 3 years at the town university. Can you believe he turned out to be an idiot? He told me that the earth is round. What nonsense. Actually, oh god, you should definitely meet him. The mad astrologer and the graveyard keeper, two wise men. You are rude. That could make a pretty funny poem. No. This astrologer must be the smartest man around. Maybe he'll be able to help me get back home. Ask about the lighthouse. It's on the cliff to the east of the village. It hasn't seen active use for a while. Bless the dead hours for staying open. One day I'll write a poem about this place. Maybe even a couple of lines about you. Okay. If you really want to. Hi. You know how to use a sword. It's good to you know how to use a sword. Kretzel told me about how you helped him. Here, have a beer. It's on the house. Oh, I now have 2 beers. Interesting. What about this garden? I found an abandoned garden near the graveyard. Can you tell me anything about it? Oh, the garden. It was seized by the merchant to cover someone's debts. I can't find anybody who will make any use of it. I can give you permission to use the garden. Who else would agree to grow crops near the graveyard? Empty garden bed. Okay, sounds great. Good, but you still need to talk to the merchant. It's his property. It's not exactly proper to give you permission without his approval, but it'll be fine if you just promise to settle the details with him later. Sure, I'll talk to him. He comes to trade with the locals every goat day. He owns the barn just south of the tavern. Okay, I mean. And yeah, let's talk to these people. There's a miller up here. Greetings, the mill's broken, sorry. If you need something milled, you'd better go to the town. That's too bad, I have nothing for the mill. I live at the graveyard. Keeper, nice to meet you. I have some old reserves you may find useful. You can say it's basically grain, but I already have a little bit. I guess you can sort of get this fixed up if you trade with the locals and stuff. I need to finish my chores or my father will be terrifyingly angry. Hey there. Whatever you're selling, I'm not buying, even if it's drugs or magic elixirs. Well, I'm just looking around. I don't know what's happening, but everyone keeps telling me I'm the graveyard keeper. Oh, then you're even worse than those shifty traveling merchants. I must say, your whole profession is a fraud, and I don't like you. Thank you. Now that I've made my position clear, can we do business? We can do business. You tell me about farming. Is there anything special you need to know to be a good farmer? You need to know how to fertilize the soil and be ready to work hard. Honestly, you don't look much like a farmer. Well, I'm a graveyard keeper. You're better off buying from a professional like me. Even somebody like you could cook something nice with my vegetables. Rude. Carrot cutlet, bowl of sauerkraut, beet slices. Okay, we'll need some seeds. Beets. Let's get 8 to start with. Actually, okay, let's start with 4. Okay, let's do that. Since there's 4 in one plot. So we'll do 1 plot each of carrots and cabbages. Since we don't have a lot of money to play with. Oh, this guy. By order of the Great Inquisition, this path is closed until mail day. And that is on the other side of the week. So the weeks here obviously have 8 days instead. Kind of dig it. And that it's symbols instead of what's it called? Instead of just days. I guess it's easier to translate that way. Ooh, more mushrooms. Yeah, we can place basically everything here. was gonna put that. Okay, so the seeds can go here. I have some sticks. Use a blueprint desk to access the building interface and start building or using an object in the area. Some objects will be built immediately and some of them will need a little extra work with your hammer. This will spend time and energy. Oh right, we should keep clearing these. Might as well do that before bed. So we can get to work on the workbench in the morning. No, I want to clear that. There we go. Sometimes it's a little bit glitchy, but mostly it's good. Tick, tick, tick. Okay, I can build a sawhorse. Let's build him up there. And then we might want to build a furnace, but we need the sawhorse to make that, to make the flitch. And we have some stone. Yeah, I'm gonna put the stone here in this trunk. So we have a little bit of flitch. We can put that there too. Let's put the sticks here as well. We'll be gathering more. What was I gonna do? Oh, never mind. Time to go to bed. Oh, I'll put the food in that chest in the kitchen. The food, as in the meat, and the berries and mushrooms that we picked. Doesn't happen quickly, but because your inventory is pretty large, but eventually it does get filled up. So you might as well dump all the edibles here. And I ran around with the flour for way too long in the previous save, so yeah, that wasn't necessary. And the energy potions are actually quite good to save, so. Today is goat day, so we should probably actually head into town again to speak to the merchant so we can use his freaking plot. As you notice, there's not much fixing up of the graveyard yet because there's so much else to do. And that's just how it is. This whole game just makes you, it's very easy to get sidetracked from the whole main story, but I guess that's kind of what's fun about it. It's a little bit open world like that. So you can choose if you want to pretty closely follow the main storyline or if you want to, yeah, become head of the church or whatever. I think there are many paths to the success here. Can see my footsteps from the day before. And there's the merchant. Gee, heck, greetings, villager, heck. If you have any spare silver, I can offer you amazing things, tasty and rare. Okay. I humbly apologize, but I'm not having any of your stuff buying. Unless it's something invaluable. And I doubt you can find something like that here. Actually, I'm new here. Everybody thinks I'm the keeper at the local graveyard. But I'm from another world and I need to go back. I understand you all too well. This is not my world either. Oh, thank God. Mine is a world of grandeur. The palaces of the town. But I'm not so lucky to be highborn, so I have to earn my coins here in this onion potato hell. Scare him? Boo! Are you mad? What are you doing? I was only trying to help you with your hiccups. That was a fool thing to do. I just need a little time. The shark fin steak I ate this morning was so delicious, but I have to admit, it was the golden fried butterfly wings stole the show. Sounds good. Seems like you're okay after my little surprise attack. Yes, it seems so. Talk to him about the garden. Roderick gave me permission to use the garden near the church. I need to discuss the terms of use with you. Oh, I totally forgot about that dead weight. It cost me so little. But of course, that was so many years ago, and due to the inflation and with the good soil, why, now it's quite the valuable commodity. Really? Let me see. How about 10 gold? That's too much. But that's too much. Okay. What about 5? I don't have that much. I'm short on money. Maybe we can discuss some kind of barter? I see. You're a poor man who wants to earn a little money by growing crops. We can discuss the terms of your rent, but first let me see how good of a farmer you are. Let's make a deal. You can deliver a batch of carrots, cabbages, and beets. Then I'll see you as a serious business partner, and we'll make long-term deal that's profitable for both parties. What do you say? Okay. As soon as I have my first harvest, I'll bring it to you. Oh, 12 beets as well. One more thing. If you have the time, I'd like to ask you a small favor, not flavor. How can I help you? My friend, I like delicious food, but lately I've been having stomach problems. After a good dinner, I get the hiccups. It's driving me mad. A friend of mine at the wine club told me that hiccup grass can help. I believe there's plenty of it in the swamp. I'd be very grateful if you could bring me some. Sure, I'll look around for some. Yeah, we have to find him some hiccup grass. And the swamp is also where there's metal ore, so that could be good. I'm gonna go there anyway. And we can pick flowers. These red ones are used for flower arrangements to make the graveyard prettier, which is not currently a thing, but it will be later on. Like, at first it's more important to fix the graves that are already there. Let's put these in here so I don't have to carry them around. This is where we use them anyway. Let's put those here. See, that took most of the day just to go to the village and talk to that freaking merchant. Oh, and I forgot to buy beets on the way back. Okay, this is -3, so we need to fix that. I think this guy is the one they wanna get removed. Take that. And exhume him. Oh, I have to dig him up. Oh, and it's nighttime. Good time to throw a body in the river. Good times, good times. Bye then. What do you think you're doing? A ghost asked me to get rid of this body. So what, now you're just going around doing anything he asks? It's not like he can do anything to you, haha, he's disembodied. Whereas I can bite you to death while you were asleep. That's dark. Of course, I'd never do anything like that because we're friends, but you get my point, right? Anyway, if you ask me, the best way to get rid of bodies is to burn it. Do you know where the river leads? The river is somewhere down to the town, I think. How can I burn a body? You know what? You're one of those guys who looks a lot smarter than they actually are. Thanks. That's what I'm talking about. You need fire and some wood, haha. It's a bit tricky to make the whole thing burn to ash. That's why I asked. Where can I burn it? You need a nice quiet place like the place I use for my meditation. Across the road from the mortuary entrance near the cliff. Like right here. And that's called meditate. Yeah, crematorium, but we don't have the blueprints for that yet. We need technology for that. You know what? Let's just make sure we don't turn this. Actually, let's claim this garden and start putting out some plots. Claim it. We'll start with those. And I'll probably have like garden tools or something up here later on if I get better at it. Sleep, sleep, sleep. I'm so refreshed. Good, it's much nicer without him at the graveyard. I'm still sad though, I'm so lonely. I was a bad person when I was alive. I should have been a better person. What do you mean? We're dead, but we still deserve some respect. Oh fine, I'll tell you. Each corpse is a soul's vessel. It bears the mark of its life. Sins are red skulls and good deeds are white skulls. Since the best decorations can't make the graveyard a peaceful place when it's full of red skulls. I'm not sure that I understand what you're talking about. I'm sure you don't, haha. You better take good care of the graveyard. It will be watching you. I'll be watching you. I can't do anything. I'm so sad, boo. The human remains, yeah. Basically, the more red skulls you've got, the worse the body is, and you should probably like cremate it instead. Because you want the graveyard decor rating as good as possible. So if you put really good things with like good skulls with potential with decor, you get one of those. Yeah. Surprisingly, a lot of theory goes into this. Right, so we need some wood. And the trees actually grow pretty quick, so Even if you cut down the ones that are close to the house, it's not that much of a bother. Oh, it goes faster if you remove the root as well, then they grow back quicker. And to chop down the big trees, you need more technology. And we should invest in some technologies. I think I have enough for the woodworking, yes, unlock, and firewood too, actually, because then we can make wedges and firewood, which is good later on. Actually, it's good now as well, because we want to be able to clear the space. And because we need, where is the carpenter's workbench? Okay, we need flitch, and we make flitch on this. And you can increase or decrease the amount you want to make. We want to make 12 flitch. You click and then you do the work. And this is a very, very quick way of getting a lot of red in a short time. The workbench is better, but okay. Workbench, put that there. And we need to go take care of that body. Hello there. How are you today? And the dog just leaves. I'm sad. Okay. Removing some body parts actually make the body higher quality, but just removing the flesh doesn't. It makes it worse. Oh, let's talk. Where's my beer? Give him a beer. Ow, disappointment. I think I need something stronger. Alright. You seem like a decent guy, so here's some advice. Stop running around bragging about you're from another world. I don't remember too clearly, but it was for something similar that I lost my body. So if you want to keep yours, just stop. Maybe he's right. I should be more careful. So what's your question? I have some questions. How do I get back home? Easy. I'm sure you could just use the portal on which it'll... So I just need to go through that, or do I need to turn it on first? Obviously, I don't have a brain inside, so I'm not sure how, sure where this knowledge is coming from. I've told you everything I can remember. Maybe some books from the library could help you? Wow, the church has a library in its cellar. Maybe the young astrologer knows. He's a smart boy. Young astrologer. That's the astrologer. Oh, he's so smart and very cheerful. Though I don't know him personally, I think. But his wine was the best, and he was a big friend of the Lighthouse keeper. He used to hang out at the Lighthouse every moon day. How can I get to the library? Obviously through the church, and I think your wine cellar might be connected to the church cellar. Yeah. Oh, and even the morgue is connected. There's a network of tunnels down here. Yeah. Net. I used to like fishing. I remember fishing. Once I caught a fish this sard, I don't... I've got no hands to show how big it was, but believe me, it was huge. I hate fishtails. And once, you know what? I need to go. I'm sure it's nice to have legs. Don't forget to bring me some wine. Back. Bye. Oh, already nighttime. And I haven't had time to do any repairs yet. but we do have a headstone. Yeah, we still have a few days until Sunday, so. Better, better. Slight improvements. Yo, this body is terrible as well. Oh, not enough energy. Time to go to bed. And it's been about an hour, so it's time to end this Let's Play as well. It's been a pleasure to replay this because now I've got a lot of more things going. I'm much quicker this time around, so it's not as agonizing watching me trying to figure things out. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next Let's Play, hopefully. Okay, bye!